What better way to spend a Saturday afternoon than this game that we have in store for you right here? What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. It's the Griffons and the Lakers. Along with David Pollock and Jesse
The Griffons head coach told me he's been warning his team all week about this game. Both teams undefeated to start the season, and he believes the difference will be who can execute the best. He believes that his team and his quarterback have the confidence and composure to compete well in this environment. I'll keep you posted on how well they're communicating down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds.
I won't be intimidated by your colors like a peacock.
Ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of him. The run inside. It's Pope. They were all over it.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
Second down, gonna throw it. Quickly to the tight end. They've got him corralled.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Opening drive of the game, and they're facing 3rd and 1. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Right at the line. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. Got to make the play on 4th. Runs through the tackle. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure on this defense.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting
Sweet uniforms are on.
And most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time, that's what forced the incomplete.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Out wide left, it's Pope. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that 3rd down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle setting up 4th.
Secures it at the 30. Slips through the line. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. From the gun, it's McIntyre. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. The margin for error is so small in this conference, it's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises, and I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical.
From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Looking downfield, it's Burns. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, they caught the defense off guard with that play right there. Here they are in field goal range. It's 3rd and short. You know, the odds say it's going to be a run. Instead, they throw it. They get a big play now setting up 1st and goal.
Looking to throw. Setting up the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable. And now the Lakers racing to the line in the hurry-up. The give. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Lakers.
Good touchdown. That was a good touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Griffons start this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. He'll try to do it himself. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, 1st down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Finds a crease, it's Pope. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Going for it all. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. The handoff. Moving past the 25. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
And now the Lakers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense all over him.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. That's just inexcusable. A delay of game penalty there, and now it is 2nd and 1.5 miles. Rushes on. Unloads in the nick of time.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Just couldn't quite hook up on that last pass play. Now it's 3rd down. To the air, it's Burns. They'll run the screen. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And now the Lakers send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. They boot it away on 4th down. Trying to get started. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the snap, it's Pope. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Throws it off the RPO. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And that wasn't easy. Hitch route on 3rd down with tight coverage. The receiver doing a great job shielding the defender away from him, catching it and getting the first.
And now the Griffons with the 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Might have gone into that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the 1st down.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get.
Looks like a little bit of a late hit on that.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Wants to throw on 3rd. Moving out to the right. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
And on that incompletion, I think the quarterback was being just a bit too careful, trying to throw that ball too far outside, obviously aware that the defenders are coming from the inside. You don't want to put it behind the intended target and risk the pick 6, but he needs to be more accurate.
offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. And now the Griffons are marching down the field. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Second down, gonna throw it. In traffic, it's Pope. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, on 3rd and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Still looking to his right. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
To the air, it's Burns. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll have to settle for the cake at the 23.
And that is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover 0, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything that's going to be underneath. He does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the INT.
Wants to throw on 1st. Escapes the pressure going right. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. On the ground, it's McIntyre. Past the 6. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And now the Lakers want to move quickly.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Burns. Left side, it's Verrier. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
Drops back on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Sells to fake. Oh, pressure's coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
That's a big sack.
You're going to get some of this with this guy, and that's okay. You live with it as an offense. He'll make some big, enormous plays for your team. But this time, man, just too much dancing. Trying to make a big play, trying to get out of the situation. Nice job by the defense corralling him and getting him on the ground.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Quarterback's got to get rid of the ball. That last sack's not on the line. That's on him. Now it's third down. He's changing the play. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Out wide right, it's Verrier. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a fourth down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. And now the Lakers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste.
Way to pin me back there.
2 minutes of the half.
Way to pin me back. I got to earn every yard.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Stepping to the right. He'll get rid of it. Got him downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And now
that was a nice
the
play.
Griffons are in the hurry-up. The DBs will back off a bit. Snap on first down, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Pope. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone, it'll be first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole...
Nice pick. Nice pick.
This game is crazy. Also, what's with the fucking punts, Jason?
Yeah, those punts are perfect.
It's
nice
ridiculous.
Pick,
before halftime. Running inside. It's McIntyre. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. Our first stop is with Kansas State taking on the number 4 team, the Indiana Hoosiers.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
And it's the Wildcats looking to move to 4-0 on the young season, and they're in front right now, and they've done it with discipline, kind of the calling card of this program. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Can't make the catch. It's incomplete, and that drop might have cost him a big play on first down.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
On the run, deep down the right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket, and good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys, moving across the field with the QB, nowhere to go with the football.
Great job by this defense knowing exactly where the marker was. He needed to get it to the 30, and they stop him at the 29.
Yeah, this offense is going to try to run the ball and do it in a variety of ways. You'll see zone reads. You'll just see straight downhill running. They'll get the toss play going as well to try to keep this defense.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. They'll run it on 4th down. Powers through the defender. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down.
Man, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Makes the grab in their space. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Back to pass, it's Burns. Fires to the big fella. He'll be dropped.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
And now the Lakers decide to punt it away. The kick is on its way. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Quick give. It's Pope.
Oh, there he goes.
The chains. At the 35,
there he goes.
Oh, a lot of space. The 20. He's at the... And he slipped through the crowd and hit.
I mean, let's go. That's a day's worth of yards right there on one carry. The home run hitter takes the snap, gets the football. He does the rest, shows off the speed, taking it 90-plus yards to the house.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Lakers get a chance to send out the offense to open this drive. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Back to throw, it's Burns. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your...
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Just a short pass to the tight end. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Grabbed behind the line, it's McIntyre. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. Can't wait to see how this fourth quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. So the final period starts with a second down play. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a third down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Ton of ground to cover here on third and long. Looking for a man, it's Burns. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Throwing on the run. Goes high to pull it in.
Are you kidding?
His defense
What a
giving up
catch.
ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
And I would argue that's one of the most difficult things to play as a defense is those...
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third
Good
down.
hit.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down.
When you're in zone coverage and it's third down, man, it's eyes on the quarterback, break as soon as the hand separates from the football. You see the slant coming in behind. Nice job making your presence felt. They want to throw those, they need to pay for them. Be physical, make sure he doesn't catch that football.
And it's no good. He missed it. And in the final quarter of regulation, we remain tied.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Right back to it. Sweet cut there. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Turns it upfield. At the 45
there he goes.
On his way.
There he goes.
All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Griffins. On top here in the 4th. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. When that
was a big one.
Got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long
Game is awesome.
where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Lakers get a chance to send out the offense to open this drive. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Rolls right. He's going to run it. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Long way to go on 2nd down. To throw, it's Burns. Look out! Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Oh, what a move to get open. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
Will, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Quarterback changing the play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
INT.
He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
This time they been behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Back to pass on second down. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Well, no surprise there on defense, right? You know the QB is going to be trying to target this guy. Nice job in coverage forcing that incompletion.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll pull it down. Knocked down at... up of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And now they'll be able to stop the clock just one more time. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. The field goal is no good.
Those field goals can be tough.
And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Drops back. It's Spurns. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. He's going to take off. Can't get him to the ground. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And the quarterback takes a knee.
That was a good game, guys.
Good game, brother.
An offensive juggernaut, but
Maybe fight for it.
lean on your defense and grind out a win.
Great game, guys.
Defensive struggle, no doubt about it, but we know this is a team game, and the defense certainly did what they needed to do.
The Griffons, they live on.
That's the important part. David, moving forward, they're going to have to play better on that side of the ball.
I think it looked more like an offensive struggle, not a defensive struggle. They definitely brought their A game, but listen, all you needed was enough points. Win, advance, build some confidence, find some things with this offense down the road that you do better.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollock, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Rhino Production.